Welcome back. I'd like to do something a little bit different this evening. You'll notice that today's video is audio only. I'd like to focus entirely on imagery that will be generated inside your mind. I'd like to do a little exercise in self-hypnosis and deep relaxation. Now, before we begin, the imagery that we'll be dreaming up today involves imagery of walking through the forest alone, entering a cabin in the woods, and walking down a dark staircase. I've chosen this imagery because I feel it evokes a sense of solitude and inner peace, and an image of going deeper into relaxation. But if ideas of being alone in the woods, or entering an empty cabin, or going down a long staircase is maybe not such a great idea for you, then it's up to you if you decide to proceed. This video does not have a wake up at the end, so make sure that you get yourself into a position where you can drift off at the end. But before we get to our visualization, I want to talk a little bit about where our imagination comes from, and I want you to try something with me. I'd like you to start by closing your eyes, and I want you to actively look through your eyes while they're closed, and just find how much focus is required, and notice that it's a bit tiring. It's not very comfortable trying to actively look through your eyes while your eyelids are closed. It's just not dreaming. It's just not relaxation. When you're ready, you can open your eyes again. I'd like you to close your eyes in a moment again, but this time, when you close your eyes, instead of looking through your eyelids, I'd like for you to go to the part of your mind where you imagine things. The part of your mind where you visualize imagery, the part of your mind where you go when you daydream, or when you imagine. Close your eyes, and this time, instead of focusing on where your eyes are looking, just don't focus on your eyes at all, and focus on what's inside your mind. Go to that peaceful, dark place in the back of your head where visions and images can be dreamed up. And once you're in that spot, I'd like you to try something again. I would like for you to hold on to this part of your mind. I'd like you to stay in this part of your mind. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to try opening your eyes without focusing on where your eyes are looking. For now, just don't focus on your eyes at all. Just focus on sitting in that nice, dark, empty part of your mind where visualizations come from, where your dreams come from. And in a moment, I'll ask you to open your eyes without worrying about where your eyes are looking. I want you to see where your eyes naturally went while you were in this space. And now, holding on to this part of your mind, go ahead and open your eyes and find where your eyeballs actually looked, where your eyes pointed to without you noticing when you went to that wonderful dark part of your mind. You may have noticed that your eyes actually rolled backwards a bit, and perhaps you didn't notice anything at all. Perhaps you may want to retry this exercise a few times until you notice that you can actually keep your mind in that wonderful place, even if your eyes are open. And that when you want to go to that place, you can close your eyes and put your eyes back to where they were, and you may find that this helps you to get to that place sooner. For now, though, I'd like you to close your eyes again and go back to that part of your mind, that warm, dark, empty part of your mind where you can imagine, where imagery can be dreamed up. And right now, I'd like for you to take a moment and breathe deeply and relax and try to make space in this part of your mind for the imagery that is to come. Clearing out this part of your mind, making it blank and empty. You may find that occasionally images or ideas will float through here. But just like you were trying a moment ago, you'll hold on to this part of your mind and pay no attention to those thoughts as they slip by. Just let them float away, knowing that as long as you hold on to this wonderful, peaceful, empty part of your mind, you'll be able to focus on what I'm telling you. You'll be able to focus on the visualizations that we're working on today. I'd like for you to imagine that you are walking through a forest. Perhaps you can hear the crunch of leaves under your feet. Perhaps you can smell the greenery around you. Perhaps you can imagine the light and how it looks in the forest. Just imagine yourself walking through the woods. Just notice the peaceful tranquility of the woods as you walk. You are going somewhere that you've been before. You are going somewhere peaceful and warm, where you know that everything relaxes. You are going to a wonderful place deep in the woods. Your nice warm cabin in the woods. And you know that when you get there, that it's going to be so peaceful and quiet and warm. You know that when you get there, everything will relax. Everything will grow quiet and tranquil. But for now, you are walking through the woods, thinking about how peaceful it's going to be when you get to your destination. Now, just a little ways ahead of you, I want you to see that cabin coming up in the distance. See it growing slowly closer as you continue to walk towards it. And as you walk towards this cabin, allow yourself to remember how good it feels to take solace here. How good it feels to visit this place deep in the woods, far away from everything else. The cabin is getting closer now. Now you have practically arrived. Keep walking towards the cabin. Soon you'll find that you are only a few steps away. And now I want you to imagine that you are standing just 10 steps from the door to this wonderful, warm, relaxing cabin. And we're going to come towards the door together. I'm going to guide you towards the door in the last 10 steps. And find that with each step, you grow more and more relaxed, more and more anticipating what you're going to experience once you get inside this cabin, anticipating the peacefulness that awaits you when you enter the door. 10 steps away now, feeling calm, enjoying the tranquility of the outdoors. 9 steps away, starting to move towards the cabin. 8 steps away, anticipating how cozy and warm and relaxing it's going to be. 7, remembering past times that you've gone to this wonderful place. 6, your attention is being drawn away from the woods and now towards the door. 5, focusing on that door and knowing what's going to happen on the other side, how relaxed you're going to be. 4, you're getting so close, your arm starts to reach out to open the door. 3, you're almost in reach of the handle, getting very relaxed now. 2, your hand is almost on the handle, your mind is focused on the door and focused on what's on the other side of it. 1, your hand touches the handle, you open the door and step inside. 0, let the door close behind you. It's very peaceful in here. Take a look around inside the cabin and feel how the subtle noises from outside have all gone quiet. It's very quiet. I want you to walk over to the fireplace and find that on a chair or a sofa near the fireplace there is a nice warm blanket and a fire burning quietly. You walk over to the fireplace, pick up the blanket, wrap yourself in the warm blanket, and sit down near the fire. As you look into the fire, I want you to find the very center of the flames. Feel the warmth of the fire on your face, warming you up. Look deeply into the fire. Try to find the very center of the flames. And find that as you do, all of your attention is drawn to that fire. Find yourself gazing deeply and intently into the flames as they dance in front of you, as they crackle warmly, as it warms you and relaxes you. Find that the gentle sounds of the outdoors are so far away now, even just inside the cabin. You get a sense that all the hustle and bustle of the world outside is so far away and getting even further by the second. All of the sounds, all of the busyness is going so far away as you gaze deeply into the flames. Listen to its crackle, overtaking any other sound. Feeling it warming your face as you sit in front of the fire, curled up in a blanket. Gaze deeply, deeply into the fire and find that nothing else seems to exist in this moment. You are deeply relaxed, deeply peaceful. In a moment, we're going to get up and we're going to go even deeper. I want you to stand up and put away the blanket. Holding on to the relaxation that you've gotten from looking into the fire. I want you to find that somewhere in this cabin there's a stairway that goes straight down. I want you to walk over to that stairway and just look down that stairway and notice that it extends deep, deep down into total darkness, total relaxation. And it may seem as though that stairway goes on forever, but you can feel a soothing, calming warmth pulling you towards it, urging you to come down the stairs and relax even deeper. We're going to go into the basement where everything relaxes completely, holding on already to the relaxation we've achieved so far. Just let my voice guide you down as you take your first step onto this stairwell. Each step relaxing you twice as deep. Each step you relax deeper and deeper. 1. Deeply relaxed. 2. Relax twice as deep now. 3. The rest of the cabin fading away into the distance behind you. 4. going deeper into the dark, warm abyss of relaxation. 5. You're well on your way, going down, down into the dark, warm relaxation of the staircase. 6. 7. Deeper and deeper, relaxing twice as deep. 8. Twice as deep again. 9. Just floating through the darkness here, the rest of the cabin fading away into nothingness behind you. 10. Halfway down now, you start to see a glimmer of light down below, and you know that at the end of this staircase will be a warm, cozy basement where you can relax completely. 11. Deeper and deeper you go. 12. Even deeper. Finding that warm, relaxing energy from the basement is pulling you forward. 13. Energy pulling you down deeper and deeper into relaxation. 14. Only a few more steps to go. 15. Even deeper. You never thought you could go this deep. 16. And yet you keep falling deeper and deeper. You're going down deeper, but it still feels like you're floating as you go. 17. Almost at the end. The warmth is growing more intense. 18. You can see the final steps ahead of you. 19. One more step, and you will find yourself in the warm, relaxing basement as deep as you can possibly go. 20. Deeply relaxed. You find yourself at the bottom of the staircase now, in a dimly, warmly lit basement with cozy furniture, cozy carpeting. It's a place for you to lie down and relax, already so deep in relaxation, so deep, sealed away down here, so far from anything else. You feel as though you are floating as you walk into the basement. This is your space, deep inside your mind, where everything relaxes, everything is peaceful. Find a place where you would like to lie down. Curl up in the coziness of this warm, dimly lit, relaxing place. Allow yourself to drift off, cozy and warm, totally relaxed, and allow your mind to drift off into nothingness.